What is going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day out there. And you know, the show doesn't start until we put on the Crypto Lifer shirt. Official Crypto Lifer shirt. Pretty sweet. Crypto Lifer. Anyway. Okay, everybody, and we are live. How's everybody doing? Thanks, man. Doing the hair, getting it ready. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thanks for saying something, Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Hope everyone's feeling great. 9:30. Beautiful, beautiful day. It is Thursday, December 3rd. Something about December 3rd. I think something happened to me back in the day, and I just always remember that day, December 3rd. Now, band, I posted a band chart last night. I feel like band is starting to make this cup. It's going to move and look for it to go parabolic up out of this. This is only a matter of time. We're going to see band make some serious moves on the way up. Shout out to everyone who just dropped in. Art, Theo Wrench, Duke, and BS Social Swap. Yippee-ki-yay. Moon Mission, let's go. So the first thing I want to talk about is bitty Bitcoin. You can see Bitcoin doing really well coming out, and I'm going to show you that we were kind of on it on the channel. Have this bull flag, had it mapped out, double bottom, push up. Now we're breaking out of the bull flag. I got a target of $22,618, and it's a Crypto Lifer. Where do you get this stuff? How do you come up with this nonsense? And honestly, that's just the length of the pull of the bull flag, and it's a bullish pattern until it isn't. It's bullish till it's not. So we're going to keep on moving. So beautiful action right now for Bitcoin. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours about to have a cross. That is a big move right now. When that crosses, we could see, look, the last cross we had, boom, huge gain. So it could make this cross could be the one that pushes it all the way to an all-time high today. Stokes down, looking really nice. RSI in a good spot. I think we're ready to rock and roll right here for Bitcoin. So things are looking pretty good on the 4 hour. To me, let's look at the daily. The daily is going to explode as well. So when you have the 4 hour and the daily ready to go, Stokes, MACD, that tells me you're ready to rock. I mean, those are the two main money-making time frames, and they're both looking juicy. So, hey, Bitcoin is setting itself up. Look, it's got low RSI. It's got nice stochastic movement. Everything is looking really beautiful for this to occur. So I'm really looking at this. Possibly open up an unleveraged trade on this. And yeah, this is looking very, very juicy. I like this. So we can basically start off the day giving you Bitcoin and showing you, yeah, it could have been in this bigger range, and we could have come all the way down here. So I was cautious. I said, if we don't hold this line, Bitcoin's in a bigger, broadening wedge. That's why I have like basically three patterns here. The first one was this broadening wedge here. The second one is the larger broadening wedge. And then we bounce off, and I made this bull flag here. And I basically was like, well, which pattern is it? Which pattern do you want to be in Bitcoin? Because you have some options here, and that's why it's always good to have the options, draw them up. And I thought maybe we would double bottom. That's what I thought maybe could possibly happen. We could still do it if we get rejected here and fall back down. So we'll see what happens for Bitcoin. But right now, everything looking good. Take a look at the 1 minute if you're going for a scalp. Scalp is on its way right now. It's on its way. The entry for a leverage trade is coming. It's creating that beautiful entry right now. Actually, look, coming down, bouncing off the moving averages, everything looking strong. 200 days is going to be there. We're going to bounce off the 200. That's going to be really special. You're going to see the Stokes moving up. They look really good in the 1 minute. Wow, Stokes look good in the 15 minute. This is the trade of the century, guys. The 15 minute looks good. The 1 minute looks good. The 1 hour looks good. Guys, wow. I'm going to have to load up the VPN. Right now. I'm showing you even right now on the 15 minute, we have a mini bull pennant. Things looking very bullish for Bitcoin right now. Extremely. Look for those USDT pairs to blast up with Bitcoin. So if you're in something that's a USDT pair, looking like it could be a big day for that. We're going to take a look at dominance though and see how that's going to kind of bear on us, and we'll see how it goes. Shout out to everyone on the live stream yet again. See what's going on. Thanks for sharing your knowledge when you got the check, Rune USD, ugly cup and handle on the daily. breaking daily resistance at 101. Yeah, let's check it. Ruin's been around, but I just got to give the basic daily move here. You could see though, I'm about to open up a leverage trade for Bitcoin on the 1 minute. There's just everything is about to blast off right now. Wait for this to curve, and that thing's gonna be a very juicy trade. Doesn't seem like it even wants to come down here. This could be the beginning of the breakout. Wow. You got pennants on the 1 minute, pennants on the 15. You got bull flags on the 1 hour, ready to rock with the MACD. So the MACD a little spent, but the 4 hour looks great. 4 hour looks good. So look, let's look at the 1 hour. The 1 hour needs to cool down, but you know what? It's wedging out. So we probably would just see very small action. Stokes do have to curve down. So that's the only issue in this whole thing is the Stokes in the 1 hour may have to reset, but everything else looking really good. Definitely good right now for a possible leverage trade on the 1 minute though. Things looking pretty juicy. So, I'll get that ready. Let's take a look at dominance. See what's going on with dominance up. Let me turn off that Discord. If you're new, let me show you here. We got a new Discord server. I just started it literally last night. It's brand new. We're going to be doing live streams, doing all different stuff right here. So come on into the Discord server. I'll put the link right here. And the link will be right here. Thank you for joining, Abzilla. Just seen you in the Discord server. Hilarious. You guys are awesome. But yeah, I'm going to shut down that for now. It makes a funky sound. Okay, cool. Bitcoin dominance doing well for us so far, coming down in a downward trend. That's what we want to see. We want to see this. Down, down, down. I thought I shut you off, Discord. Quit it. All right, so it's in this downward channel. Let's look at it on the 4 hour. As we keep going over, it's supposed to kind of just keep falling down into this horrible path that it's been in, that we want it to. See? Ooh, look. Completely fell out the sky. That's a bear pennant in my opinion. That should just continue down all the way down on my yellow arrow here, all the way to the bottom of the pattern. So far so good. It's in a good place. It's in the middle of a pattern where it's already hit the top. It goes up, down, it goes up, down, it goes up, it goes down. So looking for dominance just to continue on this tear downwards. If we do look at it on the 12 hour though, it had a little bit of a bullish momentum, but the bullish momentum made it go sideways. What's only, and we have Stokes pointing down right now on the 12 hour. Stokes, man, the daily looks like it could still want more. So that's just cautious right there. If Bitcoin rips, will dominance roll with it? There's a chance. There's a chance. So we are in that pennant. Got to watch it. If it breaks this line that I have here, if it breaks this line, then it could be coming back up. The daily says that it has some movement. The 4 hour says we're pretty spent and we're going sideways. So sideways is good enough for me for now. And we'll take that. Looks like we'll go sideways for the rest of the day. So we'll take that. We'll take dominance. So we got over Bitcoin looking really good. We gone over dominance looking really good. Let's take a look over at the total market cap. Total 2 and total. I basically want to get you guys in the habit of seeing these things every single morning. So I really want to get them out, get them done fast. So total 2 double topping. That's a worrisome thing. Looks just like Bitcoin, right? Could Bitcoin break through the double top? So we're going to have to see. This is a big deal here for the market cap. This is the entire market cap, not total 2. Now, it does have a move on the 4 hour. Stokes low, MACD. This thing looks poised and ready to go. Let's put it in a bigger pennant then. We could say, okay, fine. It's not in a double top. It's just in a beautiful bullish pennant. Something like this. Crucial, crucial, crucial line then right here that it's holding. We could extend it and say maybe it could come up and down one more time. Looks it's an ascending triangle for sure. They break up and down 50% of the time. They break up 50% of the time. They break down. So this is a big deal for dominance, big deal. It's just going to follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can push through the all-time high, it's going to take this whole market cap up. Let's take a look at just the alts though. Alts following suit. Pretty close. They're really just kind of moving with Bitcoin. They look exactly the same. Kind of telling me that if Bitcoin moves, will the alts move too? But dominance? Interesting. Are the alts going to get enough market cap where dominance will kind of come down at bay? That's the issue. That's the thought that we think could occur. Yeah, so. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. And we'll look at total 2 market cap. So again, we're all in the same space, man. We got to just draw this line, hold this pattern, and you got to see if we can hold this pattern. If we break through this line, we're very, very bullish. I think we will for December. The sentiment is that everyone wants to rally. We want to have a big time rally in these altcoins. So that's kind of what everybody wants and is pushing for. I feel like we would have had the crash in Bitcoin by now. I've been very patient and waiting. So we're now going to see what happens for Bitcoin. Take a look at total two, and then we're just going to look at the dominance for Tether. Tether dominance should have broken out here, went sideways. Now a lack of momentum, still coming down. We could actually put it in a bigger channel. And just it's continuing to fall, just like the US dollar, which is the next thing we're going to look at is the DXY index. That's also helping Bitcoin, okay? They keep printing the money. Now even an 8-year-old knows what's going on. Can you go to TradingView chart settings, appearance, and then click the watermark? We'll be able to follow along better. Interesting. TradingView settings. Oh, I see what you're saying. You can see the watermark right here in the background, but that bothers me. I have like an OCD thing with that. All right, I guess. Okay. Can you go to TradingView chart settings? Maybe on the I got to keep it moving. Okay, so check it out. Check it out. This is USDT Tether. You know, I say it out loud, I guess. I don't know. Because then you get that word right there, the watermark. I don't know. I get you, though. Let me see. I just get thrown off really fast, and I want to keep it moving today. See, account. See, can you go to TradingView chart settings? Yeah, I don't know where that is. Right click. Settings. Oh, yeah, watermark. Boom, there it is. But I black out my thing so you can't see it anyway. See? Because I like the black. So it's there, but you can't even see it. I guess I'd have to like do something to the watermark now. But do they let me? Yeah, okay. There you go. All right. I got you. I got you. USDT Tether. It can only help me. Thank you very much. You're insightful. I'm stubborn. Okay, so check it out. This could pop back up here, right, to 426, but I don't see why, I mean, unless we have basically a horrible, horrible dump, you know. Now he says better remove that. Oh my gosh, are you messing with me now? It's funny. Yeah, see, it's annoying, right? I don't know. A little too high. Let's just sit a little bit. Okay, anyway. I want to look at some coins today that I'm thinking of getting into. VeChain is looking hot, okay? It's starting to gain that momentum. It's in a gigantic cup and handle. So we're going to take a look at VeChain. It's one of the ones on my list that is a have to have. To see it go, ooh, VeChain moving right now as we speak. Wow. Wow. Okay, let me take a look now where I'm at in this trade. Wow. So look. Put $9,000 into VeChain literally 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, up 151 bucks. Let's take a look at VeChain right now. Okay. Nah, it wasn't a fail. That was a good idea. That was a good idea. Whatever. I think it's, I get it. It's cool because if someone can't see the ticker up here, they can just see it right here. I get it. I don't think it's a fail. I don't think it's a fail. I'm going to put it back. Let's just see. I'll put it back a little bit. There's got to be a happy medium everywhere, right? And then we can maybe just move the chart. Anyway, so there, VeChain on the 15-minute. Even shows you everything, though, which is kind of cool. And VeChain moving up. It's distracting to some people. Wow, man. Now it got sold off pretty fast. But I'm looking at VeChain and why? Well, it's in this gigantic... Look at this. You know once it breaks this level, it's going to go off into price discovery. And once it does that, it could go to 2, 3, 4 cents. We don't know how fast this thing can move. I'm telling you. And then that's it. Like, that will be your end for cheap VeChain under 2 cents. Could have been accumulating this thing for the last year on the low. We've all been watching it. I think it's going to possibly coil back into the pattern. Let's see if it breaks out, though. It's a possible chance that this is the breakout. Seeing some strong volume on VeChain right now. Take a look at the 1 minute. 1 minute's curving down, but it looks like it wants to hold that support on the 21 moving average and continue its tear. You can see it's bridging up here. See what happens. This looks like we're going to do some. I'll pull my voodoo out. It's key to always do something like this too when you're in here. Make the bull flag, start creating the pattern that you think it's going to be in. That way you can buy the bottom of the pattern as it creates the pattern. You want to kind of be in the movement with it. Stokes are coming down, looking good. 15-minute pointing up, looking good. So that's actually going to work for us. We see this candle has some sell and buy pressure on it. It looks like it's a retest. Got popped up hard. See what's happening, though. I think VeChain really wants to move today. A lot of movement on VeChain. Crazy how the money comes and goes. Look, up 150, down, up now. I'm only up $70. The money is. That's what happens when you have a big position. It swings like a freaking pendulum. Anyway, so VeChain looking really good. Let me break down. So we're looking at the 4 hour. 4 hour could be spent. You know, it's getting on its way. But you know what? Usually right here, if we have a large push with volume, this thing could continue up into a big tear. So that's looking great. Daily as well was about to cross, but didn't. That tells me Stokes ready to go. That tells me this thing is going to fly. You can even cup and handle it. Let's do it right now. I'll show you guys what's going on. And again, you saw your inverted head and shoulders here. Neckline, broke the neckline. That's really was the position to get into there. So let me break that down for you. First thing you want to show, you want to draw your neckline. Look, head, shoulder, shoulder, right shoulder. That's an inverted complex head and shoulder. You say, where's the target? It doesn't look like a pendulum. You know, you take the head to the neckline. You bust that out to the right shoulder. And look, you can see that was when our first candle was closed. Boom. We would come down, keep moving. Now we're forming a completely new pattern. Actually, here was the bull flag on a larger time frame on the daily. It's just simply a bull rectangle, right? Bull flag. Something like this. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. Mo, how you doing, man? Morning. Sigor 1013. Watermark is dope, especially when my resolution drops under 720. Amazing. I shoot this in 1080 though. Let's see. You should be able to watch this in 1080. I was a video guy for years. I worked for David Letterman. I worked for a lot of big multi-million-dollar shows that you saw on TV. That's what I did for a living until my job was canned by COVID because too many people hadn't get tested and it hurt the budgets and it just started getting in the way, man. No lie. And it slowed down a lot of stuff too. And it hurt the budget. So let's take a look right now. 19 people watching, 11 likes. Please hit that like button if you're watching. Awesome, awesome. I just want to see if 1080p works. It does, look. Wow, and it looks let's take a look right now. 19 people watching, 11 likes. Please hit that like button if you're watching. That's a good feed awesome, right there. Awesome. That's a good feed. No, I worked hard. I spent the money to get the extra camera with the higher resolution. I think I could go 4K, but we'll see. So VeChain getting sold down a little bit, but this is the beginning of a big move. You can see breaking out of a bull flag, breaking out of the inverted head and shoulder, which you could also just throw into a bit of a falling wedge. And you could even see on the falling wedge, this is how a lot of moves begin. I'm telling you right now, guys. You see bullish divergence, and that can be the catalyst right here. See? You're going down, but then you get bullish divergence, and boom, everything starts to make a big run. And this thing has just been moving ever since that tank down. November 6th, VeChain is up big. 98% for VeChain, man. That's why it's on my radar. That's why it's one of my favorite coins. You know it's going to rock and roll. You could also possibly put it in somewhat of a cup and handle. Again, these rounded bottoms are very, very big, very huge. VeChain, man. You know, there's your cup. Kind of. Yeah, you could say it's just in a tiny, it's just in a giant bowl too. Once it breaks the head of this bowl, I mean, it's gone. It's gone. It's going to erupt. So could it make a handle? That's possible. And then make a cup and handle and erupt. To me, this is pretty handily though right here, this bull flag. I could kind of tuck the cup in here and still say, you know, that's a cup and handle too. Let's get our target of VeChain. Want to get into this, you take the head here. This could go all the way. Easily. Easily in December too. Just this month alone, we could see some huge gains. VeChain has a deal with Walmart, has a deal with Louis Vuitton, has a deal with BMW. A lot of people don't know these things. The daily ripping. Look, cross not happening. Everything looking really, really good. Let's look at the 3-day, even though it's scary. 3-day looks good too. 3-day tells us, you know what? We may have a double top in the Stokes. We may be ready to rock. So this thing looks great on multiple time frames. 1 hour looking strong. 4 hour looking strong. Like it could continue in this movement. Yeah, so I like VeChain right now. Right now too, look, the scalp is about to happen on the 1 minute. You can see it's staying in my pattern. See, I drew this and look, amazing. Now I'm already forming a pattern. I already kind of understand what's happening here, and that's why you do your voodoo. Extremely important you do your voodoo right from the beginning. See, you form your pattern. Now you can see your range, and you can start playing the range. Stokes are low. This is looking great. You know, you could go up in here and then sell. You could start pattern trading this now. LTO, no one talks about LTO. It basically was one of my favorite coins on my list. It's one of those sleeper coins that have been sitting in my mind. I always think about, talk about, actually don't get to talk about enough. But look at it. It came down and bottomed here. 12 cents, only to make it back to 13. People want this coin, man. There's a heavy desire for this. We look at it on the 1 hour. Not many people are talking about it. That's the only weird thing. It does have a double top here. That's pretty bearish. So we could see, is that double top going to play out? Interesting. Or did it already play out? Come back down here. There's a chance that that kind of is the movement. 1 hour wants to have a big cross, though. Stokes are low, doing their thing. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour looking really good. Look, Stokes low. Is a double top, though. I have to, you know, that's a bearish tone. But we'll see. It could be in a falling wedge, bull flag kind of situation. We'll see what happens with this. But keep this on your radar, LTO. I probably will be posting something. If this double top plays out, then it plays out. But if it doesn't, this could bull flag itself right out. Boom. We could see it get right here. All the way up to the 20s, 20-cent region. LTO could be a huge coin. Got a lot of movement in the DeFi space. I believe it interacts with the Polkadot system. LTO, man. Boom. Boom. Let's take a look at YFDI Finance. I'm telling you, man, it's breaking out of a bull flag. You can see right now there's huge volume on it. It's about to hit $3,000 yet again. You can see there's a lack of bearish momentum here. We were supposed to have a bearish cross on the daily, but we didn't. We went flat. Looks like it wants to cross again inside of a bull pennant. Stokes are low. I'm telling you guys right now, this is on its way to $4,090. Just, you know, put it out there. It has the smallest circulating supply in the game. Let me take you over to CoinGecko and show you YFDI. I know I pushed it. I do have a bag. I'm not going to say I'm not chilling my own bags. So nice, so vivid. I love that. Looks good here. I do have a bag of YFDI. So let's check it out. YFDAI. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Really appreciate it. There's my dislike. Every day I get someone. Yo, look. Every day. Sorry. Every day I get that dislike right there. Hey, you ain't nothing till you ain't got a hater, right? YFDI 2,892, up 5% today and growing. Look, flatlining here. That is even just an indication of a bull pennant, bull flag here. So YFDI, man, why do I like it so much? Look, circulating supply 4,139 of the 21,000 coins. Only 21,000. Market cap at 11.9 million. Once this cracks 12, 13 million, you can see the market cap grow pretty fast. So, who would dislike? I don't know, man. I get this one person who... Oh, now look, they took the dislike off. Isn't that weird? When we mention them, they hit the dislike off. Isn't that strange? There it is. There's the dislike. It got removed. I don't know, man. It's weird. They're probably just trying to get in my head. Anyway, who cares? Let's move on. YFDI doing really well. And I like it, man. That's why I have it in my bag. And I break down YFDI. I want to kind of break down how much you can make with YFDI. I think I showed this before, but I think it's important to break down. So you go to YFDI Finance. Again, if you're in the United States, sorry, it's blocked to you. The dislike is probably a running joke. That's not a funny joke, but I guess the dislikes are good. They say they create controversy and YouTube algorithm likes it. I don't know. So I guess they're good. Check it out. Let's break it down. So it was 5 in the moment. Now everyone disliked the joke, LOL. Yeah, there's another dislike now. Jesus. Anyway, let's check it out. YFDI, man. I just want to show you the potentials of YFDI, okay? Now, it was like $1,500 a coin. I just showed you it's probably about to break out to 4,000. But let's just, right now, it was $1,500 a coin when I purchased it. And I put $2,000 into it, or $1,585. Maybe it was like 16. Let's say $1,685 with the fees, right? You divided that by the 2,000. Oh, no, 2,000, yeah. Divided by the 1,685. And it gave me 1 point. I ended up getting, you guys like this guy. I had $2,000 divided by 1,685 bucks. So it was cheaper. I got 1.22. Okay, then I staked it. And look, so the $2,000 now I look at my stake now, which keeps growing every day, man, which is so cool to see the stake grow. It really is. So you have 1.210785, right? And I add my stake plus 0.015141. It's going to give you 1.22, right, times the 2,889. So right now, the $2,000 that I positioned into this is now 3,500. It was already 38 at one point when this went to 3,300. Again, that was just the top of the bull pennant, though. You see what I'm saying? It makes complete sense now. It came up, we got sold back down, we found support, we got wicked up, support. People like this project. You can see that's what this is telling you. And it's kind of starting to come out. 4 hour also looks like it's going to have a cross here. Stokes are high, though. Maybe we'll ride sideways for a little while. But this thing looking really, really hot. All we do is break this hot all-time high here at about 3,200, 3,300, and we're off to $4,000. Back to the stake idea. So if we check it out. So if you stake this, I just want to show you the potential earnings now. So every day, right, you're getting this 0.02 of the stake. So right now you got 3,500. Right, times 0.02, making $70. No, wait, 0.002. Yeah, and you're making $7 a day, every day, and that's just going to compound. You're going to add that, and then stake and stake and stake and add and stake and claim and add and stake. So I just, I can only imagine. Now you do have to pay to claim. That's one thing I want to show you guys. You come in here and I edit it. I don't know why it keeps going to 27. Gas is going up a little bit. But you pay about $7 to claim, and that's a whole day of staking. So just remember that too. But it's included in here, but I don't know if the gas fees are included in the stake fee. So just something to think about too. You want to make sure you stake for at least a couple months, in my opinion, to get the full advantage of that. Okay. Let's give me some tickers, guys. Show me what you're into. Show me what you want to talk about. Let's go. I'm going to convince my wife to do this. Love YFDI. I also love Carbon. Great marketing strategy. Then I will need to get someone else to do as well. Jesse and I are staking base, 150% APR for the next 3 months. That's amazing. It was 5 in the moment. Now everyone disliked to join 5 in the morning. Dusk. Can you look at Dusk? Yes, we can. IOST, yes. I love IOST. Mob Wives. Doing great. Watching. 1080 works fine. Right. Philippines internet 1080 is a pipe dream. That's hilarious. That's funny. Okay, let's go take a look at Dusk. Bottom of the trend line here. Looking good for LTO so far, holding that. But let's take a look. I think I've gone over Dusk before. May not be in my category though. It's funny. I actually have some lists here, and you can download a list. Binance USDT pairs. It has every single pair on Binance that was ever made. Look at that. Wow, that sun is bright in my eyes. Dusk. Oof. Wish I had seen that already. So Dusk making a big move. Yeah, it's breaking out for sure. breaking out, doing its thing. Look at the 4-hour Stokes. This is like, I think today might be a big day for alts. Like maybe if Bitcoin can kind of pull up these USDT pairs. This is the USDT pair. The BTC pairs, maybe we're not sure how they're going to do today. There's no guarantee. But look at dust too. It's in the rounded bottom. If we look at the bigger picture, I'm telling you, this starts the parabolic runs for these coins. Look for it to probably retrace or go flag, you know. But this thing is looking really nice. I may take profits on Dusk right now after that big pump if you were in it. It's had a big move already. You know, the 4-hour Stokes are getting high, RSI is getting high. I'm not saying it's over, but it's just saying that was a pretty nice pop for Dusk out of the pattern. Let's go to the 1 hour and see what it's doing. Okay, it's still popping. Look for it to flag now. And as long as the bearish MACD creates a flag, that's going to be strength of momentum. And I would look to get into this. So I think this is going to come up a little more. And then I think it's going to start to flag. My opinion. Just because like it doesn't have huge amount of volume. It's not the biggest coin in the world. So maybe it comes up here, flags, and continues on its run. I like to watch it though for a few hours and see what happens for Dust. But I like Dust right now, looking really good. Starting to make an ascending triangle here. So this is good, and now it's breaking out. My opinion, it actually faked yourself out of the pattern. Got bought back up. Broke back into the pattern. Now it's still moving. Dusk is actually moving right now on the 1 minute. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's breaking out. Looks like it could be on the move. Yeah, curling down right now on the MACD. Double topping on the RSI and the Stokes kind of getting over there. Looks like a rollover, so look for a sideways action here. Okay. Yeah, but Dust basically, it looks like the move is maybe kind of losing some steam. That's all I got to tell you. And then there's a chance maybe it forms this bull pennant here. Something like this. It's kind of projecting some voodoo there for you. What's going on, my man? What's going on? Yeah, we took VeChain this morning. We looked at it. It's a trade I'm taking right now. I'm on VeChain hard. I'll show you why I like VeChain for the day and what's breaking down, what's going on with it. So TUV, VeChain. Boom. Wow, huge candle for VeChain. Starting to push up hard. Yes. 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 You know me. I'm up $141 now. I'm putting $9,700 into VeChain. So you can only imagine, man, these trades. So every day, trying to take some money home. VeChain pushing up. We break through this. I think VeChain could go parabolic today. We could see some huge gains for VeChain. It could be VeChain day. So that's why I took that trade. That's why we're talking about VeChain. Funny that you brought it up. Great minds think alike. My man. My man. And look, it was an ascending triangle. It broke out beautifully. It's going to continue up. I mean, the momentum's here. The pattern's here. You have everybody watching it. No reason why this thing isn't going to rip. The 1 minute, look, you can even get in on a scalp in a second. Looks like it's about to break out of this pattern. Boom. So we showed you Bitcoin's healthy, and Bitcoin could pull up the USDT pairs, and we're looking at the USDT pair right now. Now, I would caution on the BTC pair today just because we're not sure what Bitcoin could do, right? If Bitcoin pushes up too hard, it could hurt things, right? I was looking at Band. Took a little, so look, you could see things took a little bit of hit, but Band did go all the way to $7 last night, okay? It hit 704. Boom, boom, big move for Band. I was in there at 666. Boom, for Band, nice 5%, taking it. So Band made a nice play last night. Now it's starting to flag, kind of going sideways. $7 Band, man, it's gonna flag here, probably continue up. Band won't stop. This is gonna be that month where these coins are all gonna fly. You're gonna see some big movement, I believe, in these coins in the month of December. Get ready. You're going to see those last 3 days that you saw. You're going to see something unbelievably different. Like, it's going to go crazy. So I see Bitcoin right now still in this mini flag. The 1 minute wants to flag. It's in some chop. It is in some chop, but that's good. It's holding these levels. It's in a few patterns. It's in this flag here. And then also, I can just control this one out. Take these two. Flip this one here. See the skills. Look at that. I never did that before. The double flip skip. The double flip skip whip. Look at that. There should be like cool keyboard shortcuts. But look at this, man. Bitcoin curling up into this giant bull pennant. If you can't see that Bitcoin's about to erupt, I don't know what to tell you. It's on its way. Boom. Target. That bull pennant wants to break out. This bull flag wants to break out. Bitcoin going up to 19,084. Definitely. So big moves were coming for Bitcoin. Okay. We went over VeChain, looking hot to trot. Algo and Atom, let's take a look. You can go through Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi down. Yes, we will, for sure. Definitely, that's the point. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Yesterday was crazy. We got that influx from Mike at the end. Ended up hitting like 39 people watching, 40 likes. It was absolutely insane. VeChain got in last night. Smart man. Smart man. ADA USDT moving. Dusk. Rune. Okay, yeah, you asked for Rune at the very beginning. Let's take a look at Rune real quick. Rune, I believe, is Thor chain, or it's basically the money that you use for Thor, right? Thor fuel, something like that. Thor chain. Rune. Yeah, this thing is in a pennant too. You know what? These USDT, everything's gonna follow Bitcoin. If you just get into the USDT pair, it's going to take up the price of that coin. Now, it may battle on the Bitcoin pair, because if the coin doesn't go up the same, then it'll lose money in the Bitcoin pair. It may still do well, though. Look, Rune. So we have just a regular target here of 113, 114. So look for Rune to break out large today. Looking really good. Looking really, really good. Stokes are down here. Everything looks good in the 1 minute. Like, this would be a really nice leverage trade right now on Rune. 10x this with $100. Buy right here at the bottom of the pattern. Put a stop loss right here for 1%. You know, all you can lose is like a couple bucks. Actually, no, over 10x leverage, you lose 10%. You lose $10. So here, you could lose 20. Yeah, you lose 1.5% stop loss. Lose $15. You'd buy right here and get ready to rock. Let's look at the bigger time frames. 1 hour. 1 hour is looking good. We're front running the pink. Looks like it could come up. We're in this larger pattern for Rune. As you can see, we're in this bowl. Are we breaking away from the bowl on our way out? There's a chance that we break through this bigger pattern, but it is. Look, it's in a rising wedge. So look, I already have Rune already set up for you. Look at that. I already done some work on it. Up 115% from here. It already starting to make a little bit of a move. But yeah, you're looking at 100% gains if Rune can come up. But I think it's going to either, if it breaks out here, it breaks out. It's a good chance that it rolls over. And comes back down to the bottom of the pattern. Right now, though, the MACD is looking good on the 1 hour. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, see, the 4 hour is spent. So the 4 hour tells me that it's definitely going to come back down to the bottom of the pattern. So I think this will chill out for a little while. Looks like you will get up to 113, though. You might get your move up to the top of the pattern before it curls back down. I can't guarantee that. So you're going to want to look at the bigger pattern here, and then also look at the smaller pattern for Rune. Okay, see where exactly where it will go. So we went over VeChain, ADA, USDT. Yeah, and you can import these lists. I actually have a copy of all these lists, and this is all of the USDT pairs. So ADA is about to explode, just like you saw VeChain, or just like you saw the other coins. It's in that ascending triangle. I like this pattern. It breaks out a lot in crypto. It is a 50-50 ball, meaning it doesn't break out 68% of the time like the other bullish patterns. But look at it. It's coiling up. The 4 hours about to cross. ADA has a double bottom on the MACD, double bottom on the Stokes, basically a double bottom here, even though you can't really see it. Wow, ADA about to blast off. It's like every coin is set, man. You can see it. I think this weekend is going to be a rally on rallies. We're going to have that weekend rally, man. That low volume that's going to push things up. Billionaires are going to jump in on the weekend. Get ready, guys, to make some money this weekend. It looks like we are going to be in the money for the rest of the weekend. So just get ready, man. Things looking hot to trot right now. Looks like we had a little bit of a pullback. Something's getting affected. Is it bitty Bitcoin? It is down to 11, down to 19,300. Let's take a look at 15 minute. What are you doing, Bitcoin? Okay, you're testing the bottom of this pattern. You can't test it too much more, Biddy. Something like this. A little bit of a that's nasty chop in my opinion. I'd like to see a much cleaner of market structure. But it does show you that we're, buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling. We're getting tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. This did curl back down on the 15-minute. Looked like the Stokes may double bottom here and push us up. Thank you so much. Regenerative fuel, man. Hydrogen and oxygen. Boom. Okay, so check it out. Algo and Atom. Let's take a look at Algo. Let's take a look at Atom. Atom 543. Not much I can say. Almost everything is doing the same thing. Atom is in a little different of a position. It's down and it's hugging this. But everything is in the bowl, man. Guys, look. It's scary, man. Everything is in the bowl. It hit its down points. It came up, retested the bowl. I think this is just going to continue up. Let's make a giant pattern out of Atom. You could say it's, I feel like it was something like this. It already broke out of resistance. Very similar to how Waves was looking, honestly. And boom, broke out, going sideways. Looks like it'll continue up here. Look, bearish lack of bearish momentum. Curling down here on the Stokes. All these look really, really healthy. You can see the overall market structure is really shooting up to have some big moves. Looks like everything really wants to make some big moves. If we look at the daily in the last few days, everything has made some big gains. This was at 579, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days ago, 6 days ago. It's up damn near 20% or more. Band making moves. And look, Band has that, look at inverted head and shoulder, about to break out. If I get rid of my other work and just clarify it, you can see. You can just clearly see Band is about to do its thing. I mean, these are textbook traditional patterns. Inverted complex head and shoulder. It's right there. It's about to break out of the shoulder. This is a play on plays, man. Look, daily looks great with a lack of momentum. Stokes pushing up. If this doesn't go through, my name ain't Crypto Lifer, bro. Look at this. Again, this isn't financial advice. Get yourself a financial advisor. And again, it will go. It fell through this so fast. Look, it'll gap up and get into price discovery pretty easily. There's not a lot of resistance. There's one spot of resistance right here. And Band is on its way to erupt. So don't miss Band, man. Don't miss my team. SHR, Band, Link, VChain, IOST, DOT, Atom, ICX, XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. YF DAI, throw it in there. And then, Core, Zilot. There's a lot of ones that I don't have, that I'm overextended. I just, send me more money and I'll buy them. I wish I had it all, man. I wish I did. Big move here for Band coming, though. Basically mapping it out for you on this daily candle. 63% gains coming for Band. Things are really moving and showing that we're going to have some amazing fun here. Algo. Let's take a look at Algo. I just opened up a position in Algo. I put money in CVC. That went up 50%. I didn't put a lot. I was in my Coinbase account. I just threw like $250 in it like 2 days ago. When I see a coin on there going up like that, 50%, 60%. So I sold the CVC around 12 bucks, 12 cents, whatever it was at. And then I got into Algo. So I'd like to see Algo do well. Going sideways right now, but breaking out of the falling wedge. Look, it broke that resistance that it's in. Stokes are low on the daily. And look, it was going to do a bearish curve, but it's curving up. This thing looks like it may bounce today. Somewhat of a double bottom, not perfect. Let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is looking good. Lack of bearish momentum coming up too. So I see a really lack of bearish momentum on all these coins. We see pennants. We see all types of patterns. Bullish patterns at that too. Breakouts coming up. We see moving averages crossing. Things are going well. The 50 crossed the 200 here on the 1 hour, which is a golden cross. 50 crossed the 1 on the daily, on the 4 hour. Let's see with the daily. The daily no, we haven't had the cross yet, but it looks like it's about to happen. It's coming. So this looks very, very good. Also, if we take a bigger picture look at it, this is in like a bit of a triple bottom or double bottom. You can clearly see there's a double bottom pattern here. It will hit this, and then it will break out. So big moves for algorithm. When this thing makes a move, it looks like this is your first set of resistance. It's your next set of resistance. And then even the measured move out of the double bottom. If we brought down the bottom here into here, We swung that out to the arm. Boom. That's going to be gigantic. So we're calling for algo to go up 250% gains out of algorithm. And that's just, you know, hey, beautiful textbook double bottom. This is traditional patterns here. It's forming the rounded bottom as well, which is very bullish. We get a curve on that. As I showed you, band, atom, everything is coming out of that accumulation phase, about to blast. So if you can't see it, I'm building that picture, man. I don't know if you're salivating through FOMO, because I'm just showing you, like, without having to kind of, you know, do a lot of fluff and flits. It's really, really moving here. What's up, Crypto Don Juan? How's everything going? Eddie DC, good morning, man. Thank you so much. Yo, can you go through YFI and YFI down? Yeah, we're going to go through YFI and YFI down now. Now, the play is, we've been looking at this really closely. YFI down, you know, YFI gets up so high, and eventually it's got to come down, right? So we'll see. It did break out of the pattern that it was in. Look at, you could say it broke out of this falling wedge. A couple ways to look at this. Falling wedge, it broke out, boom, right? And then we could also just put it in a larger pattern. But to me, it really is that's a breakout. But let's see, is it in this? Interesting. So a lot of people are drawing this, saying that, you know what, it's going to have to come back down and hit the top of the pattern, and that's it. Now, it is a cup and handle. Some people haven't seen yet, right? So let's just break that down. I like to look at all scenarios. So here's your bowl. Get off me. And there's your handle. Okay. We broke out of the handle, which kind of, if you took the length of the pole, but we got rejected by the trend line. So we're thinking, you know what? This thing is going to come down. And it's going to come down 63%. And if we could use YFDI, right? If we could use YFDI, we could make 180%. We could 3x this. We could 3x this move. So we've been really planning on it, looking at it. My man, BS Social Swap, it's been his kind of baby to kind of watch and procure this trade. Looking good so far. Let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour says, though, this may want to rip. You know, DeFi is hot right now, and if Bitcoin rips, this could break the trend line. So there's a chance this breaks the top trend line, continues up. Right now, the 1 hour says, you know what, there's a chance we're coming into some momentum. But here, the 4 hour is good. We're lacking momentum, and it's with us on that. Saying the daily, too. Now, the daily had lack of momentum, bearish momentum. Look, we were supposed to have a move, and the Stokes are pointing up. Tells me that this is going to break out. The daily says that this possible chance that this breaks right out of the pattern. Maybe it just goes higher and we form this area, you know, like we don't know where the top of the pattern is. Peter Brand says you never know. Yeah, and that would put us up to 34,000, you know, something like that. If we open it up a little more and we change the trajectory of the bottom trend line, the chance we go up to 36K, 35.94 right here is what I'm seeing. So that's possible. And if we just took the length of that pole and it did hit its target, that would give it a target of 37,000, 36, yeah, about 37 on the dot. And then obviously, you know, previous resistance like it could come to, which is that $42,000 region. Anyway, looks like the whole DeFi space is heating up. More and more money's coming into it. Looking pretty hot to me. So yeah, YFDI, I don't know. Let's take a look at the down token now. So the down token, and the reason why we're looking at it, I mean, look at it. It's just like, it's so oversold, it's ridiculous. Looks like there's only one place for this to go. Like, how could you even lose money buying this right now, we think? It's so low. Like, no one's selling it. It's at 28. Let's see. And I think it was lower already. Hard to even play with this thing. You got to, like, Wow, though. Look at just the low of the low. So the lowest it went to was 26, and now it's back up to 28. It spiked up to 30.3. Has a cross coming on the 4 hour. Okay. The daily spent, it's really hard to even look at. Not enough information. Look, you just got one histogram that's not even formed yet. So not enough information. Really need to look at it on the 4 hour. It shows like it's making a bull pennant, a bear pennant, right? You have a lot of bearish momentum. But it is the bearish momentum is starting to kind of get smaller and smaller and smaller. See that? Kind of leads you to the believe that this thing is about to rip too. I agree. Like, how much could you lose if you threw, you throw a few $100 in this just to, because hey, if it goes up, I mean, you're gonna 3x leverage your money against YFDI going down. So interesting, man. Interesting to say the least. Bringing this to your guys' radar, let you see what's going on. So VeChain. Damn, I was up $179 now, $20. Look at VeChain, man. That's what happens. It will probably enter there, 0.116. Yeah, so you're thinking at 10. So this goes down half more. Hey, I'm with you. We're going to keep watching this. And hopefully we make the right play at the right time. Shout out to everybody in the live stream. Really appreciate it. 20 people watching, 20 likes. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. No, the like just went from 20 to, I don't know, man. Who cares? XTZ is something you really want to watch too. Let's take a look at XTZ at 241. It's going sideways a lot. I think so many people have staked it. It doesn't have the movement it used to have. It was at $3.38 just last October. This coin has gone up. But you know what? Still sitting in a bull pennant. I think it's a safe buy. It doesn't swing a lot. So your money can kind of park in there. It's not a stable coin, but it's pretty close at this point, right? It's about paying 7% a year though to hold. I mean, you can't beat that APYR, so it's pretty sweet. Hello, lifers. What's going on, Tiago? Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate that. So this is XTZ. Looking good on the 4 hour. About to have a cross, too. So this could pump. Pump hard. Let's take a look at VeChain. What's happening with my VeChain? You were up so hard a second ago. What happened to you, V? What were you doing, baby? What were you doing, huh? Why are people selling you off? They don't know you're going to keep going? All right, so it came up, did this funny pattern. Look at this. What a strange pattern. Absolutely ridiculous. Strange patterns bother me, It's like, dude, get your act together. So it double topped here, which is bearish, but then it has a cross coming back on the 1 minute. Huh. Funny movement, man. Funny movement. But you did see there was you were told by bearish divergence. Another reason why the live streaming, sometimes it's hard to live stream and trade, CRV. Hey, YFI ready to go down? Yeah, we think it's possible. Retested the double top there. Careful. Yeah, I mean, definitely retested the double top. Definitely got to be careful. But you know what? You got to look at the bigger time frames too, Giant move though. Look at that. Damn. Got rejected by this top line. Wanted to see it break out. Look at the 1 hour too. Still has the momentum, man. Stokes in our favor. Really nothing too scary about this so far. Looking good. Let's take a look at CRV. CRV. Wow, CRV breaking out hard, doing the same thing. Looking good on the 1 hour. Going sideways though. Lack of momentum. Bullish momentum. Looks like it's kind of like coming to an end a little bit here, but we'll see. CRV had a big move though, huh? Look, how much did it make? Look at the double bottom. And again, there's your entry on the bullish divergence. Boom. Like we teach over and over again in the boot camp. We teach this leverage trading boot camp, which I believe is unbelievable. Probably the best hour you ever spent. I'm going to put it into an amazing video. I'm going to sell that thing, man, because I know it has so much value in it. Anyone who watches it can learn how to leverage trade. It's up to your emotions. Your emotions can throw you off, but XRP boring, but I got a nice bag. It's funny, man. Algo moving already. Yeah, baby. Algo should have a big day today. A lot of eyes on it. It had news last night, too. No people realize it had news. It's going to be used in... Yeah, it had big news last night. It's going to be used in... Look, Algo's flagging right now on the 1 hour. About to pop. It's about to pop. I opened up a position in Algo last night, or 2 days ago. Yeah, I sold my CVC, which was up huge, swung it right into Algo. ETH 4-hour possible cup and handle, though. Stokes and the MACD look directionally good. We're going to take a look at ETH for sure. I'm going to take a look at ETH for sure. Algorithm, man. Let's go, Algo. Where do we see Algo going? It could get all the way back up here. The last time Algo had a move, it went up like 150%. So, Algo doing its thing. Look at it on the 1 minute. How big is it coming? Wow, look at the movement on Algorithm. He wasn't kidding. Huge candle. Look at that on the 1 minute. Right as we talk about it. Boom, boom, boom. Breaks above that line. That was a fast move. Let's see what happens. See what happens. But wow, Algorithm. What were you going to ask for was... Oh, so CRV. Did we really break CRV down? No. Think of the Honda CRV, right? Every time. Okay, now I'm going to give you guys a little quick tutoring session. So the first thing you do when you look at a coin, wow, look at CRV, man. Came from the depths of hell, right? Look at these coins were at the low of the lows. Imagine how much, dude, you put like a $10,000 bag in this thing. Look at this thing. And it makes it back anywhere up here to this level. You're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, and you don't even have to, that doesn't even have to happen in the whole bull run. Like 600% gains for CRV. So let's take a look at it for where we're at. It's in a bull on the 12 hour. A little spent already on the 12 hour, okay? Daily wants to rip though. Daily says, no, 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 we want to go. So that's good to see. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours going sideways in a way, lack of bullish momentum and bearish momentum, kind of doing its thing. But following this channel, looks like it's going to go up, down, and kind of continue on this parabolic run. We're not sure if it's like this or like that, but it looks pretty close. Something like that. So yeah, CRV, man, something to watch. Definitely accumulate this puppy because it looks like it's only going to keep going up. Only going to keep going up. 16 cents. Here on in October, you get up 41 cents. It's already up 100%. It did get as high as 99 already, almost hitting that dollar region. So CRV, USDT, booming, man. Damn, VeChain. All right, KSM. Yeah, I mean, that thing just won't stop. It won't stop. On my radar, and it won't stop. KSM. Let's take a look at Kusama. Had a big rating. I read about an article where, like, you know, all the big money was in it, and they love it. So look at this thing. That's parabolic on the 4 hour. That's a parabolic run. I mean, Jesus Louises. Look at that thing. On its way, man. Since it started this run on October 26th, up 138%. And I read this thing that November was going to be a great month for Kusama. It was going to be the best performer throughout November. It was at 37. And this thing just continued to rock. Look at this thing. Unreal. Now, is it spent? I mean, it is a little, the 4 hours telling you, you know, we're getting high here. Multiple green hills turning. But look, we got to curve up. Looks like it's going to do one more blast off before it kind of gets sent down. Because you have a curve on the MACD here. It didn't want to cross. So that's telling you we'll probably have another green hill. The RSI pointing up and the Stokes pointing up. So this looks really, really healthy. Kusama right now. Let's check the daily's probably spent. Yeah, the daily's getting there. Only a matter of time. I think it's going to have a blow off top though. Looks like they gave some more gains for this until it comes back down. But it's going to be a big blow off. And then it looks like they're going to sell it down. But they definitely chose this coin to pump. Institutions were rocking this coin during this time. Kava. I haven't talked about Kava in a while. One of my favorite coins. Good project. Makes money. Let's take a look at Kava, 179. Still struggling a little bit. Not like all the coins we've seen. So basically, the first thing you do when you look at a coin is you go to like the 12 hour or the daily, and you're going to want to put support and resistance lines. That's Alt-H if you need to do something like that. So we're going to do that right now. It's kind of give you your support and resistance regions and help you form a base. What I like about this is later on in a scalp or something else, these will come into play and they will help you out later on. They really will. So it's super important that we're using that. So you put your support and resistance lines. Then it's good to pull what's called a Fibonacci retracement. You can see this was a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. That was why it kind of collapsed. That was its kind of its target. You know, you would take the head, bring it to the neckline if you can, and then bring that to the shoulder. Again, it didn't hit it all the way. That would have brought this thing to zero. So good thing it didn't. We pull a Fibonacci on when it last boomed up here from the bottom to the top. And we can see this thing had a 78% retracement. It's in the bottom of the bottoms. So this would be a perfect time to accumulate this coin. This coin hasn't moved like BAN and the other ones. It's a little bit behind them. It's a smaller cap coin, so it's not going to have the movement. Now it's in the bowl, and it's at the bottom of the bowl. This is accumulation for Kusama. You want to get the bottom. Here you get it. Here you get it. So this is probably some of the best prices you'll ever get. Look, it already went all the way up to 569. So look for this thing to 5x, 6x. This thing could be a big, big winner in the next month. To me, it's forming that rounded bottom. It already retraced down to the 786. It's had its beautiful retracement. It showed you that now it is at support. It really wants to use this line here as support. Look, we hit it as resistance there. We kind of come up a little bit of support here. Look, we bounced off of it. Same kind of this channel too between these two bars on the 786 and the 706, which is a secret fib not many people use. You can also see that we have the 21-day moving average. Looks like the 50 wants to cross the 200 too, coming up on the daily. The daily also has a lack of bearish momentum. Stokes down. This thing is really nice. I feel like this is a perfect place to buy this. I don't see how it could go any lower at this point, in my opinion. We could put it in this falling wedge, so we could build this story here. It is in this channel as well. But you can see as we build a picture for this thing, yeah, did it fall out of the pattern, break its way back in? And also on the sideways moment, we have the head, shoulder, shoulder. It's like a complex head and shoulders that could definitely break out. Could take the neckline to the head. Then we could swing that over. That could give us a target here up to the 0.5 fib, which is definitely a resistance point at 299. Should be a nice gain for Kava. Up 53% gains for Kava. So I'm really looking at looking good. Kai. Nice candle for Ave. Kai. I don't think Kai is on there, man. Isn't that like a... Kai's not up in the beast. Ave, 89. Woof. Woof. Man, this thing just doesn't stop. And it was so simple, like... So simple. Monster trade. Thing just every month it goes up, so I'm figuring like why not just put money in it and let it sit. It just look at this thing. It's gonna go all the way to $118. Boom. Look, just projecting the daily just had a cross. Strong, so strong. Doesn't matter. It wants to dip, but no way. Look, the 4 hours is continuing up. They want this thing, man. This thing just never stops. Look at this. 90. Damn, man. Now VeChain in the dumps. Picked the wrong coin today. VeChain. Dang, man. VeChain. What are you doing, VeChain? Are you getting sick? You're throwing a flag now. Double top, you know, on the 1 minute. Not really that healthy. I'm telling you, that's probably going to be it for the day for VeChain. In my opinion, that's telling you something. Double topping right there on the 1 minute. It is just a 1 minute. You could say, oh, it's going to flag out, but it's not healthy. It's not a healthy play. Should have closed my scalp on that. I was up $200 in literally the first 2 minutes. It's literally hard to trade in live stream, I'll be honest, because like it's the focus. You need the full focus. You need the full focus. Pot stocks ripping ITH to the moon. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Makes me a little sad because I unloaded all my pot stocks to get into crypto. Didn't have the capital to be in both, you know. Wish I could. You know what? I could control capital for someone. We'd just make a killing, man. Canopy Grow Corp. Iantis, man. Let's take a look at the regular markets. I want to see what's going on with the Dow now. Told you, man, Fluent's going to keep going. Just like I said, I've called this now. Like, this is one of my best calls. Fluent continuing to rip. Look, once it breaks this resistance point, it's out the window. It's funny, crypto, Fluent seems to be moving like crypto. I feel like the people who trade Fluent are trading cryptocurrencies. I don't know. It's weird to see it kind of correlated with crypto a little bit. Amazon having an all right day, about to pull up in a flag. Bitcoin just breaking 19,400, doing its thing. So it's continuing. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones, up 143 points. Not great, but not bad. Still holding that bull flag. So there's a chance that we do break out instead of coming up. And look, we didn't get the cross that we were supposed to on the daily. It looks like we're going to go flat and push back up. Stokes looking good too. We get ready, man. We're at all-time high at 30,000. Yeah, right? Wow, this thing is about to break out of a rising wedge, which is going to make it, this is going to be the blow off top, man. It's going to get scary when this happens, because when are we coming down? I mean, it's only a matter of time. Like, we can't. But, yo, everything healthy for the Dow, so your stocks look good. They are filling this thing. They're pumping money into the system, man. They don't care at this point. They really just don't. Tesla at 589. See, it should stay in this falling wedge that it's in, that I kind of drew, something like that. Maybe it will come back here. It's going to have to touch the 21-day moving average. So look for Tesla to continue kind of a little bit of a downward spiral. Not big, but just a little bit to support. It's actually very strong, very healthy for a big push back up. It will just make this bull flag and then keep moving. You're in crypto, switch to stocks. What's on your DXY? It's breaking long-term support. Yeah, that thing is in the dumps, man. Let's take a look at DXY. The dollar index. USDC dollar index. Currency index. This one might be the best one. This thing is in the dumps, dude. Wow. They printed it to zero, man. They're going to print it down to nothing. Like, they did this to every fiat currency throughout history, man. It's just sad. Look at that. These are all daily candles. So, like, in the it just, look at these collapses. And this is what's propelling the U.S. Bitcoin up, too. Every time this loses money, you think Bitcoin is going up in value. Going up in value. So, yeah, you just, we've been saying this, man. I've been saying this. People like me have been saying this for a long, long time. So what happened to Fastly? Overextended on that day, man. Yeah, not looking too healthy. Look, double top is going to form this channel and just continually down, I think. I'd be careful with that. Gold, 1836. What is gold doing? Well, it's in this channel. I think it's going to break out and continue its tear. Yeah, Grayscale is doing this huge sell Bitcoin for gold, and it's a huge campaign. If it dumps, crypto will skyrocket. I don't know, man. I hope so. I hope we're somewhat decoupled completely. But money is money, man. I need more people to have more money. The more money people have, the more they're going to buy cryptocurrency, right? So as much as I want to be a contrarian and like, yeah, I know crypto is the best and it is better than stocks and all that, it's the idea that SGMO, man, still, I would load up down here at the bottom of this pattern. It's taking a while for this daily to play out, but when it does, oh my goodness, this is going to pay. Look at, you're going to see SGMO, man. I'm loving it. I'm still strong on it. Haven't switched my position or my thoughts on SGMO. So, and take a look at Weed, Canopy Grow Corp. This is where I sold it at, about this same price, man. So, funny, it's still, but look, accumulation, guys. Every time you see the rounded bottoms, you make a rounded bottom, you buy on it, and then you sell when it breaks out and gets to the next resistance. It's pretty simple how to trade the dailies, right? They make sense. You could also see this looks a lot like YFDI. It's funny, right? Remember YFDI had that kind of huge top, a big gap between its spacing. But wow, it's funny when you really look at the daily, you can see the youthfulness in this stock. So look, it should come back down here before it breaks out, and then it will make its move. So you could see this could just be big move till it comes back down to 17, 18. Could it do that one more time? It does have a double bottom here playing out, so we'll see. We'll see. You could also say that it did break out, though, of this resistance here that it was in. And been in that since August 22nd. Very similar to the crypto. It's almost like the pot stocks and the crypto, they were down. Now they're back up, making a move. So there's your entire day, guys. Giving it to you fully. Silver and gold, please. Yeah, we did gold. Silver, you're going to do great, man. Silver's not worried. I'm not worried about silver. We'll take a look at silver on the daily. Has a MACD cross coming, which is really strong. It's in a bull pennant too as well. Kind of a rising. Yeah, it's in a falling wedge. You could say it's somewhat of a bull flag though. Yeah, falling wedge. Silver's going to do great. It's going to break out of this falling wedge. Daily's looking really nice for it on the larger time frames. And boom. I see silver breaking out and getting all the way back up to $36 an ounce. Definitely, I think, by mid-February at the latest. Any word on this new project called Apollo? You have any clue where the pullback will come? For Bitcoin? Honestly, I don't see a pullback for Bitcoin right now at the moment. I really don't. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I just don't see it. I think it's going to happen. I mean, I'm waiting on it, but I don't know exactly when, right? Penn Gaming forming another bull pennant. So I made a call on Penn Gaming for you guys down in here at 54. I'll make another call right now. It's going to bust out. Daily wants to roll back down. Look for it to come back to the bottom of the pattern. So get into Penn Gaming at 57. And then ride that puppy up in about a month to 122. Make yourself 100% gains and thank the lifer. Okay, look, you see the Dow's about to pop into all-time highs. All these stocks are there's gonna be great euphoria like you've never seen. No matter what you buy is gonna go up in the next couple months. Or at least in the next 3 to 4 weeks. It's gonna be absolutely insane. So people are just unloading their freaking savings accounts. Like, I don't think anyone has savings anymore. All they have is tons of money. You know, it's crazy. So they're just throwing it into the stock market and being like, why would I save any money when I can just be in the stock market? This is getting into a rounded bottom. Look for this to do that. You know, this was pumped by David Portnoy. Look, it had the rounded bottom. Now it's forming. Mo, I think you have a position in this OXT. I bought it in at like 18 cents. I sold on that pop at about 89.90. I only threw like 250, turned that into 1,000, and then I took the 500 and put it back in. And now this thing is probably going to turn the 500, which had already turned the 500 into 650. So far I got 250 that turned into 1150. And that was just like a side project. Like, I was just playing games. Like, I wasn't even like real. To me, that wasn't even real investing. I was just like, I'll throw a couple dollars in the cheapest coin on Coinbase because that's what happens. Now, this thing could bust out fast. We could see it break up into this region here. Yeah, back up to 42, which would be a big move for it. But this thing has been high before. That was a pump and a half that day. Wow. So anyway, Orchard, man, on Binance. It's also on Coinbase, so you can get it. The average Joe can snatch it up. You don't have to be a crypto guru to get in there. Wow, the dollar continuing to tank. Look at it on the 1 hour. Oof. Look at it on the 15-minute. Ooh, on the 1 minute. Wow, this is bad, man. They're selling off the dollar. Like, this could be it. I don't see it getting back from this. I really don't. It's impossible. Everyone's flocking into Bitcoin. The dollar's tanking. This is really going to send Bitcoin up. You're going to see Bitcoin going up right now. Just on the fact that the dollar going down alone, that's all it needs to do. We do see a little bit of bullish divergence, okay? That could save the dollar right here. Look, bullish divergence on the 1 minute. Stokes are low. Nothing can go up and down forever, but it looks like it's going to have a lack of... it's going to have more bearish momentum than bullish momentum and just keep carrying this thing down. But let's see where Bitcoin is, because Bitcoin should have reacted to that, right? And you can see, okay, wow. So Bitcoin did a bit of a strange double top here, though. Didn't want to break out of the pattern fully. Wanted to play games. Interesting. A little bit of a fake out there. But we did get a big move out of this pattern here. That would have been a really nice scalp on Bitcoin. 4 hour momentum still holding us. We're about to cross Everything looking still pretty healthy here. Let's look at the 1 hour. Let's see if something shifty happened in the pattern. 1 hour, everything's still looking good, right? We're in this tiny bull pennant that's actually starting to break out now. So the tiny bull pennant's breaking out. The bigger bear flag is breaking out. Bull flag is breaking out. So everything's looking really healthy for Bitcoin. Still. I'm going to do a deep dive. Any word on this new project called Apollo? Yeah, do a deep dive, man. Make a video. If anyone wants to make a video, I'll put it on my channel. You know, if you do it professionally and you do it right and you want to be a lifer, I'll throw it up on my channel if you're down. You know, I'm not trying to take your, you know, you do your own channel too. Like, I'm not trying to take, but if you don't, you know, you're not into making a channel, but you really want to make good content and you're into, you know, I'll throw it up here if I think it's valid and it's good. Guys, the channel is getting a little out of control.
It's hot.
Let's show you what happened. Like, I just started making these price prediction videos and I had no idea, but we went from like 270 subscribers like yesterday, I think, all the way to 403. Like, we made 30, like, it's insane. This video got I put this video out last night at 9 at night or something, and it got 923 views in 12 hours. Like, this thing is absolutely insane. Nobody talking about ETH. Yeah, we're going to talk about ETH. We'll look at ETH. Well, ETH's going to go up because of that stake, man. And I think ETH is going to outperform Bitcoin. I really think having a big position in ETH is super important. I think it's something that will be a substantial return in the coming bull run. But, dude, these price prediction videos, insane. 923, 91 likes. Never got that many likes ever. And that's insane to me to see this type of reaction to the video. It's absolutely nuts. So, yeah, thank you guys to everybody who's hitting this, who's going to watch these videos. 849 on the chain link. 1,000 on my price prediction for Polkadot. So people love these price prediction videos, man. You put millionaire in the title, price prediction, these things skyrocket. So you guys want to start a channel, man, there's your answer. That's really how you get it going. That's how you get it going. Yeah. If you want some merch, we got merch. Look, I'm wearing a cool Crypto Lifer shirt. So representing my own brand all the time. Why wear someone else's brand when you can wear your own, right? Let's take a look at ETH. We have to look at ETH. Can't leave ETH alone. The game needs me. Anyway, sorry. Stupid. 615, man. On the way to 700. It's basically following Bitcoin, though. It looks just like it. So, see, the all-time high for Bitcoin is really the gateway for all these coins, too. It's kind of strange. And you think, oh, no, dominance would rise and we'll get hurt. But look, this is Bitcoin. Couldn't get past all-time high, poke. Now this is the same thing. ETH and Bitcoin kind of sitting together in conjunction, you know, with the same type of movement. Wow, 4 hour about to have a huge cross. Daily, a little overspent though, but it's curving back up. Stokes kind of doing a double bottom. ETH, man, looks like it's going to blast. Even here, it's in an ascending triangle. Could form a double bottom. Could be a double top. We have to see how this plays out. Could be bearish or bullish. I'm more sent into the bullish range. Cup and handle on the 4 hour on ETH. Let's see. You call that a cup and handle? Or this one here? This could be a tiny cup and handle here. Is this what you're talking about? Yeah, I got you. Right here. Yep. There's your cup. I would like some tea today, sir. How much? Just a little bit. And could you put a little milk and sugar in there for me? So I can have my ETH to the moon. Look at that. That's a beautiful. That's like one of the most perfect little cups I've ever seen. Little teacup. Perfect little itty bitty teacup. ETH to 700. Boom. ETH to 700, baby. Doing its thing. 18% gains out of ETH. Large cap motion. It'll be best entry if it came down. Might come to that bottom trend line. You know what? I thought it would, but right now, I don't know. You know why? Because usually it doesn't come back to the trend line twice. See, like this? But you know what? That could be a double top, triple top. 1, 2, 3. Showing resistance. But the 4 hour says we want to move. And so does that daily, right? Daily's like not done yet. 8 hours, it had the double bounce off. This is also having the bounce up. Lack of bearish momentum. Spotify planning accepting cryptocurrency. Oh, that's going to be huge. Huge. Can we check out Matic? Yes, we can. Let's check out Matic for you. Now, do you want the USDT pair or the BTC pair? Does it bother you? Wow, Matic making a big move. I like Matic. I've liked it for a long time. I traded it for a while back in the day on and off. I thought it was going to be a bigger coin. We had this alt season like last fall, not this fall, but the fall before, 2019, and it felt like things were really rocking, and then it collapsed the prices of everything. Back then, I had substantial thoughts of all these coins, and then I kind of gave up on them. That dollar chart looking good to everything. Yeah, it is, man. It's like dumping down the tubes, man. Down the tubes. Absolutely. Okay, some of you guys don't watch live. Some of you guys are watching behind the live. I get it now. Because sometimes I hear a question, I'm like, wow, that question coming from like 10 minutes ago, but it's just because, yeah. You start a little late, but you want to keep rocking with the stream. I do that sometimes. I'm like, what's the point of like getting up to where the stream is? Now look at this. It's forming a bottom. You could say it's, it broke out of this channel that it was in. Formed another channel, in my opinion, now. Kind of a falling wedge to break out. But I like Matic. It's looking good right now. It's on a nice trajectory as well with a, it basically, you can see there's a trend change in all of these. If you buy any of these and hold them for a month or two, you're going to make some money, right? As long as you have the staying power to hold these coins, you're going to make some serious money. So there you go. A cup of ETH Gray, please. Yeah, there you go. Nice little ETH Gray tea. That's funny. ETH Gray. I should come up with that. Cryptocurrency teas. The Bitcoin Blaster, the ETH Gray. People would buy that stuff, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man, once this channel blows up, I'm going to get into some licensing. And, dude, hopefully that's going to be the word, right? Franchising, licensing, the Crypto Lifer brand, bro. I'll sell it to Coca-Cola. Nah, I'm just joking. Anyway, Matic looking like it's moving even right now. Yeah, it isn't. That is a bear pennant, though. I will warn you, right? It is a bear pennant by textbook traditional standards. This should break to the downside, but we'll see. We'll see. Watch these BTC pairs, because if they don't move like Bitcoin and Bitcoin pops, I think the BTC pairs could take a hit, even if the USDT pairs go up. You get what I'm saying? And it may not make complete sense to you, but you got to trust me on this, and do your own research. Algo forming this bull flag. Only a matter of time till it breaks out. 1 hour looking nice. 4 hour little spent. Could come back down, but that will just kind of create a lack of bearish momentum. We should go sideways. Keep moving sideways. So look, Algo, man. This thing looks like it's hot to trot. It'll break out of here. In the last 12 hours, it's made some big moves. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's just see what I did. Oh, my phone died. Happens all the time to me. Our ETH came down to 520. In 15 minutes, looks like a diamond pattern. In the 15-minute, looks like a 5. You mean 620, right? What is he talking? 520. 520 ETH? Oh, you talking about 520 Satoshis? You talking about Satoshis? See, look at that wick too. See, that wick tells me this thing is I think it's gonna break right out of here. I think it's gonna do the cup and handle thing, man. I really don't think it's gonna respect the bottom of this trend line. Like, I normally say stuff like that, but I just look at the 4 hour. Stokes low. We got to go with that. With the cup and handle, that's just too much bullish sentiment for me. Look for ETH to go up. 650, something happened. It looks like today's gonna be a big day, man. Elrond, E-Gold. Don't sleep on this puppy, bro. Well, that's something else, actually, on the TSV. Let's take a look at the real one. EGLD. Woof. This thing exploded. So many things exploded last night. Look at that. And again, man, you're going to see this happen in a lot of these coins. I'm showing you these bottoms. These long bottoms, baby. And this is it. This is it. Long bottoms, coins exploding. Boom. Look at this, man. People love this thing. Elrond. Jesus. Yeah, I saw that diamond pattern possibly. I'm looking like Ray Bull sunglasses, though. I'm looking through Ray Bull sunglasses, though. Ray-Ban, Ray Bull. Ontology. Take a look at Ontology for you. I like Ontology. It used to follow Bitcoin, but this thing was like 80 cents a long time ago. I played this from 50 to 80 cents. I'm talking a year ago. See, look at this. And now it's been flat. Like, it was a China coin. I'm giving up on this coin, man. I'm being honest. Yeah, it's a degenerator. It's not an oscillator. If you watch this video by Crypto Love, yeah, stay away from this thing, man. Just leave it alone. There's so many other coins out there, in my opinion, that are doing way better, have more movement. I knew this coin. I played it for a long time. I'm not saying it's not going to pop, not going to do great, but I would just leave it alone, dude. Just take my advice. So much better out there right now at this point. Like, there's just so much more news on these hot DeFi coins. Like, you know, you want to be in the hotness. Ontology's kind of, they're not developing fast enough. They're not doing enough, in my opinion. They're not getting the word out. SXP is also another one playing games at this 96 region. All the other coins pop better, like Band Up from 585, you know, Atom Up, everything doing its thing. But you know what? It is a good time to accumulate. If you like the project, if you believe in it, this is it. I mean, get your rounded bottom out. This is it. I mean, I'm showing you it's a broken record at this point. Rounded bottoms all over the place. We've bottomed out. I've clearly shown you that we've bottomed out on these coins. Right now, it's only a matter of buying and holding them and selling them at the right time, having patience. If you have patience, you will make a lot of money. You know, you will make a lot of money. Yeah, it's an inverted head and shoulder for sure. You got a head here. You know, you got your head right there. This shoulder's a little high. It's a very complex, it's an ugly little head and shoulder pattern. And you don't even forget the head and shoulder, man. It's in the bowl, man. You just got to know that it's in the bowl coming back down. But yeah, head and shoulder pattern could break out. It's got some room to move. Stokes are looking good. 4-hour, 12-hour looks good too. Everything's looking good today. I'm telling you, like, especially these USDT pairs. I feel like we're going to get a push up for Bitcoin. You know, you kind of follow suit with Bitcoin and then you go from there. Let's look at Cody. I like Cody a lot too. It's got a lot of news coming. It's a great DeFi project. And Cody, look, rounded bot, everything. And then you're going to see boom. Boom, just like E-Gold. So you go look at Elrond, right? So you look at this coin right here, and then you just keep drawing your bulls, man, and getting in when it touches the bull, guys. Accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. I'm telling you, man, it's such a big deal right now. You're going to miss out on coins. In January, these prices won't be here anymore. And you're going to miss out. And you're going to say, damn, I had a chance. I had all fall to get in at the right time. Yep. Looks dead, maybe good. Yeah, it's good to get in when the coin is dead. I agree, right? You want to get it when it's done in the dumps. But at the same time, I just think there's better coins out there at the moment. Engine coin. Everything in this round and bottom, man. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. Enough people have bought what they want. They like it. They got into the project. And now, you know what? It's formed that base. Enough money in it, and now people are just going to hold until they unload, and that's how it is. This is in the head and shoulder. They're all doing the same thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm a broken record at this point, right? ETH at 618 and moving. Is it poking out? Look, in the last minute, ETH is broken out. So don't feel like ETH is going to do its thing and just continue up here. A lot of bullish momentum for ETH right now. 15-minute wants to bull up. Look, in the last hour, ETH has gone up it broke out of the bull pennant. You can put it in this pennant, and ETH has done its thing, man. Boom, boom. So, yeah, breaking out as we speak. Of this, and you can see my target for the cup and handle is $724 for ETH. So said it first, man. Here it is. You can see. What a great show, guys. I love you all. SXP is moving. I want to see what you call moving. I love this. Maybe you're right. You're pretty on point. I respect you, what you say. So let's see. Yeah, that's a big candle there in the 15-minute. Let's see the 1 minute. Yeah, it's moving a little bit. Got a little spike action. That's probably just Bitcoin moving. You see, they're all following Bitcoin. See? Bitcoin moving. See what I'm saying? Boom. going to take up your USDT pairs all the way to the moon, man. This is all you want. Look at Bitcoin, dude. 19,520. Look, it's just, I call it out for you guys the way I see it. Bull flag breaking out, right? Bull flag breaking out. And, you know, I can't, sometimes I wish I didn't live stream because I would have been in this leverage trading and I would have made a killing just now. I started off knowing that was our entry. I said the 1 minute looks good, the 15 minute looks good, the 1 hour looks good, and the 4 hour looks good. I said I'd never seen a better position to start a scalp. 19,300, already been up hard right now. But I forget as I go through the tickers. Yeah. Some volume too. Yeah. Love the streams. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. All right, guys. I'm gonna make my run out of here. Let's take a look at the. I want to take the news. I like looking at the news just for me too. I would do this anyway after I got off with you guys, so why not just do it together? Can't hurt, right? And I like going over the news together. Okay, American Bitcoin mining pool aims to erode China's dominance. Titan announced an enterprise-grade mining pool to make things easier for professional Bitcoin miners in North America. Mining software company Titan is launching a North American mining pool. Core Scientific and CoinMint are founding members. Most Bitcoin mining pools are in China. Titan, a mining software company organized by blockchain infrastructure firm Block, has announced what is called a new enterprise-grade mining pool for Bitcoin. It's based in North America and geared towards companies that want to mine at scale and take a bite out of the Chinese mining industry while they're at it. Mining, which allocates raw computing power towards verifying transactions on the blockchain, blah, blah, blah. You guys know that. But anyway, that's a big deal for us. We need to actually kind of get the mining out of there. That Chinese government and the communists, we don't want to have them have all the hash power. It's not a good deal. Yeah. S&P Dow Jones Indices today has announced that it will launch cryptocurrency indices in 2021. The products based under the S&P Dow Jones Indices name will reportedly use data from Luca, a New York-based virtual currency company, on more than 550 of the top traded coins. Amazing. This move could conceivably make it easier for investors to access cryptocurrency as an asset class, which in turn might reduce some of the volatility seen in the crypto market today. That's why you got to get in now. Volatility means high risk, high reward. You can't get the money if you don't have the volatility. Real Vision invested 10% of its 10% cash holdings in Bitcoin. Real Vision CEO Raoul Pal explains why his company invested in Bitcoin and argues that it's heading to $1 million. Financial TV channel Real Vision has invested 10% of its cash holdings into Bitcoin. Real Vision CEO Raoul Pal explains that it sees greater upside in doing so. He has invested 90% of his liquid assets into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Financial TV company invested 10% of cash holdings in Bitcoin 3 months ago, according to CEO. It's just a growing list of companies that have directly invested in Bitcoin, including business intelligence firm MicroStrategy, payments company Square. According to Bitcoin Treasuries, these firms in total hold 243,000 Bitcoin, worth a total of $4.5 billion. Check it out. Yeah, we're in the news part, man. You had your chance to ask about the... gosh, damn it. Sorry. Kraken will be funding Ethereum projects on Gitcoin. Like, I've been on for 2 hours, right? Check this out. I go on every day at 9:30, right? And then you're still asking for tickets. I told you Riot didn't I go over Riot and say Riot was no good? I thought we went over that. Hold on. I'm finishing my news segment, though, before I do last ticker. We do last tickers at the end, okay? Last tickers at the end. I like my news segment, okay? It gives me some... I like it. It's like meditative. I'm going to meditate after this, too. Riot at $9. Look. This thing is overextended, man. Like, get out. Like, what? Like, how? Like, look at the bear's divergence. It's so obvious. Like, get out. Like, if you want to stay in this, then you're asking to get hurt. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to repeat it again. I don't want to hear this ticker again until it's come back down. I sound like your dad, man. I don't want to hear about this ticker ever again. Bitcoin bulls and bears reach standoff. BTC consolidates below 20K. Yeah, like if you don't take profits in a chart like that, you're just a blind man walking through. And you know what? Maybe it will keep going. Fine. You can drink the Kool-Aid, right? But price always comes back down to the 21-day moving average. Want me to prove it? Right there, right there, right here, especially on the daily, right here, even on a big pop right there, and we are the furthest I've ever seen. So if you take profits here, you will guaranteed be able to get back in at a certain price very close to this. I'm telling you right now with certainty, because it's going to have to come and meet the 21-day moving average. Then it's going to go sideways, and then it's going to fly up again if you want to get in. You're not going to miss anything. I'm taking profits, bro. Okay. Yeah, they're all going to allow staking on ETH, man. A lot of them are. Sorry to interrupt the news. You're funny. North America gets, wait, let's go back. Kraken to fund Ethereum projects, man. Kraken will match $150,000 donations to fund Ethereum projects on Gitcoin. The exchange will be the lead contributor to Gitcoin grants rounded 8 this month. Funding will go to developers. And we just heard that Kraken is now supporting the ETH 2.0 launching. Bitcoin launches ETH 2.0 staking today. Oh, that was 2 days ago. So you can stake on Binance now too. And how are they going to do that? Well, users will participate in ETH 2.0 block creation, staking funds to help validate transactions on the new network, and receive rewards in return. The ETH 2.0 update will take years to implement fully, and major exchanges offering staking services are important in its adoption. Under ETH 2.0, the ETH network will use proof of stake to secure the network and validate transactions. ETH 2.0 staking requires 32 ETH to generate income, but Binance staking allows users to take smaller amounts and earn funds by staking on chain. Unlike Kraken and Coinbase, which makes announcements that staking will be coming at an unknown date in the future, Binance staking launches today. The lockup period is still undetermined and will depend on the rate of progress made in the development of ETH 2.0. Binance states that the period may take approximately 2 years, adding that users will be paid in BETH in the meantime, which is like a Binance ETH. On-chain rewards will be measured in BETH at a 1-to-1 ratio. This will be paid out starting January 2021. The exchange anticipates that BETH withdrawal and trading launching at time also. More information on ETH 2.0 staking can be found here. Addresses holding 32 ETH hits all-time high ahead of the Ethereum 2.0 launch. BNB Vault earning raises up to 8%. Let's look at this. This is interesting. The newly launched BNB Vault, right? This is pretty cool. The crypto exchange expanded its Binance Earn feature with the new BNB Vault, where users can combine several Binance products to earn more income, including DeFi staking. The Vault product is accessible by entering the exchange's Earn section and choosing My Share option. Users can stake funds on the BNB Vault as an interface to navigate between different products. Staked funds will begin to accrue interest at 00 UTC on the second day, and income will be paid to users on the third day. Users can deposit and withdraw BNB with flexibility. Stake assets are still eligible for pre-existing BNB benefits, such as airdrops, VIP rights, and launchpad positions. BNB users can earn income from both earn and staking mechanisms on the exchange smart chain at the same time. Binance Smart Chain is the exchange's native smart contract compatibility blockchain product, which plays host to several DeFi protocols, including Arcane Network, PancakeSwap. The Binance Smart Chain is distinct from the Binance Chain, okay? Two different things. BNB was the best investment in Q3, followed by Ethereum and DeFi. Binance joins yield farming craze, launches liquidity mining service. So Yearn's Ethereum Vault offers lucrative gains for holding ETH. Look at this. I want to see what they're talking about here. This is interesting. The rabbit hole gets deeper. Very, very deep. So Yearn's Ethereum Vault offers lucrative gains for holding ETH. I hope you're listening to this, Mo, and you're listening to this DeFi. I know you're hearing the words fly through your mind, but man, this ETH is huge. You have enough money, Mo. You should be staking 32 ETH. If you're not, I don't know, man. Ethereum breaks above its 2-year high since the 2018 bear market as the launch of Yearn's ETH Vault reinforces buying pressure. Ethereum's native asset has turned to 2-year highs, crossing $470 mark. The bullishness in the space has much to do with the boom in DeFi, of which Yearn looks to accelerate. Miners are also enjoying the activity as gas prices inflate to nearly 500 GWE. It's crazy. An Ethereum buying spree. Yearn Vaults use an automated liquidity mining strategy to yield maximum returns for several DeFi platforms. Yield farming is akin to staking a cryptocurrency, but with higher returns. Stablecoin vaults on Yearn have an annual percentage rate of 25 to 60%. These returns are even more lucrative for the newly launched ETH Vault. This vault is earning 74.9%. Moreover, compounding gains and relending on DeFi platforms, the space is likely to witness a fresh surge in volume. Using the YETH as collateral, DAI can be lent from the vault, which can then be leveraged to take out another loan. The launch is also causing an uptrend in governance token for Yearn, YFI. If it reached an all-time high yesterday at 38,000, it didn't reach an all-time high. It was higher than that. 38,869. The liquidity of the ETH-YF pair on Uniswap has also risen exponentially since last week from 0 to 111, from 10 million to 111 million dollars. Wow. ETH miners earn $500,000 an hour. From Update Data Analytics, Glassnode finds that the total fees earned by ETH miners an hour were over $500,000. For reference, the 30-day average transaction fees on Bitcoin are only 2 times the amount, at 1.2 million. Due to the surge in DeFi transactions, the price of gas on the Ethereum network has increased to 471 GWE. That's roughly equivalent to spending $300 on the Synthetics network to mint 1 SUSD. The Ethereum withdrawal fees on the popular coin wallet Exodus is now $5.87, even surging over $10 on some exchanges. The high fees will eventually render the network impractical, small transactions, or running decentralized applications. Furthermore, with the rise in the bullish euphoria, the funding and lending rates for long orders on margin trading platforms like BitMEX tends to increase over 150%. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a tightness there, you know. Yeah, so look, Andre Cronje, the developer behind Yearn and YFI token, is an equity holder. So, wow, he made an amazing project. So XRP prepares for another leg up, is what they're trying to tell us. It's very, very possible. Ripple's native token is gaining momentum at current levels and may be headed for another explosive move. It's consolidating after rising more than 230% to make a yearly high of 78%. It seems poised for future gains. The lackluster price action seen recently appears to have formed a symmetrical triangle with a 4-hour chart. This technical formation was created to divert direct results of XRP's price movement. So yeah, we could see it go, man. We're seeing the same thing here for XRP. Bitcoin, flip it. Are we at 600? 505, okay. Struggling here, getting rejected. Bitcoin gets rejected at 19,505. Might be a nice little quick short for you. No, you know what? The Stokes are down on the 1 minute. We're about to rip. So don't worry, man. It's just coming back down to the 21-day moving average like it likes to do. It's kissing it. Basically using this area as support and resistance. There must have been probably a line back here that we're using. Yeah, right there. See it? So we came right here to support and resistance. Previous resistance where the price came up, we're going to use that as support now. Way over here. I want to see this hold. Looks like it will because the Stokes are down. We're kind of getting spent on the bearish MACD. We're actually coming to the 21-day moving average as well. I like to use that as my line to get into trades because, look, once we break up, you start going down and then bounce, bounce, bounce. When you're very bullish like this, look, you're bouncing off the 21-day moving average. Really great place to get into a long leverage position because you can see that it's starting to move and you kind of make your move into there, you know. Bitcoin sell wall. Also, there's basically 2,000 Bitcoin being sold at 19,005. There was a giant sell wall at 19,005. I can prove it to you too. Like I'll show you. I have a mentor that, you know, he hooks me up. He shows me all this stuff, and it was, you know, let me give you an idea here. But we have big sell wall right here. I'll show you, and they're stacked. So right here, look. 2,000 Bitcoin sell stacked at 19,500, 19,000. You know, the idea that we would get through 19.5 is is almost impossible. I've been doing very good with your Leverage Bootcamp course. Amazing mentor. Thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, if you stick with the plan that I teach and you go with it, it can only render you gains, man. It's an amazing plan. So yeah, honestly, we did get rejected there. So is that it? Are those sell walls enough? We got to break through those sell walls. We'll see what happens. That's going to take down the USDT pairs now. So if you're in a USDT trade, may want to kind of take some profits or rebalance where you're at. Ripple's following Bitcoin exactly. So everything's just going to follow it, you know. We didn't find any threats since your last summary. Great. That's great. Thank you. All right, guys, 2 hours, man. We did it. Check over some of the more news here. PayPal coming in. PayPal CEO is very bullish on digital currencies of all kinds. We've gone over that. Bitcoin altcoin shows signs of fresh increase. Yada, yada, yada. Bitcoin's reward farming is coming. A U.S.-based major cryptocurrency lending platform, BlockFi, just announced another Bitcoin rewards card. It seems that Bitcoin spenders might be able to farm their rewards by combining already existing solutions. Imagine farming your rewards. Shopping at Triloli with the new BlockFi Bitcoin rewards credit card will be absolute Fire. The Bitcoin Lebowski. I'm going to follow this guy, the BTC Lebowski. I like that. I like that. Congrats. Your recent purchase on Adidas just earned you an estimated 0.004 Bitcoin on Lolly. So basically, we shouldn't be buying anything. We should be going to Lolly and doing all of our stuff. Look at Try Lolly. We'll follow them. We'll go to lolly.com. I think I signed up a while back, but I forget about these things. So earn free money when you shop. Add to Chrome. It's free. Okay, install Lolly. Add it to Brave. Boom. Add the extension. Sometimes extensions don't work that great for Brave. It just happens. I don't know why. Something that I see occur. Anyway, let's see. Okay. Oh, now I got to join. So I'll join. I'll do that later. But look, you're going to make some money, man. You're going to make some money with Lolly. When you buy stuff, they're going to give you cash back in Bitcoin. Unbelievable. Yeah, VeChain goes down. I agree, man. Yeah. Everything's going to go down following Bitcoin, man. That's what's just going to happen. That's what's going to happen, you know. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Stay tuned for more. If you're confused, you don't know how to do this stuff, or you want to learn what I'm talking about on the TA, please join my Telegram. The link is below. Become a lifer. Comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Hit that like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. Helps me get where I'm going. Helps you get where you're going, because I'm helping you get where you're going. And there we go. And we can all be a one happy family. So thank you guys so much. If you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I love you guys so much. Couldn't do it without you. And let's just keep on moving, man. 400 subs on the way to 1,000. Let's be strong, crypto lifers. Peace out. Have a great day. If you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. Peace. What, baby?